Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel on the latest instalment of Zero to Hero, the FM22 save where we're trying to take a team from the bottom of the footballing pyramid and make them into the world's best team. So you're probably wondering what's been happening at the Diva Stadium since you were last with us. Well, it's certainly been an interesting run into the final games of the season, which we will cover in this episode. So drop us a like on the video if you're enjoying the content so far, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on any future content as we continue our journey with Chester FC. Well, we knew it was going to be a difficult task to try and stay in the playoff spots, but we've certainly given it our best shot. Our target was to try and be above the 70 points mark, and we've achieved that. Let's run through the results of the matches that we've played while you've been away. So after the victory in the last episode against Wealdstone, we travelled away to Altrincham. We lost Tyler French early doors as he picked up a knock, but it didn't faze us as we managed to grind out a 2-0 victory thanks to goals from Payne and Alazani. The early dismissal of Tommy Smith for Ebbsfleet was the turning point in this one. We were 5-0 up by half time. We then took the opportunity in the second half to make some changes and ended up winning 5-1 in the end. It was just what the home fans needed after seeing so many disappointing performances of late at the Diva. Next up was a difficult trip to second place Notts County. This was certainly an action-packed game and we were unlucky not to get something out of it, but it wasn't to be as we slipped to a 3-2 defeat. Another game next against playoff rivals, this time in the form of Port Vale. I thought the crowd at home would have given us something extra in this one, but it wasn't to be, and that we just didn't turn up for this one and we slipped to yet another defeat. I was now starting to worry that we might miss out on those playoff spots. Thankfully, my fears were put to one side as we managed to bounce straight back from my disappointment of the last two matches as we picked up 3 valuable points away at Woking. First half goals from Lane and Horsfield were enough to see us settle this game. We certainly didn't light up the league in the next 3 matches as we first played out a 0-0 ball draw at home against Bromley. Then another 0-0 draw, this time away at Dagenham and Redbridge. Slightly more entertaining next time around as we entertained Chesterfield at home at the Diva Stadium but could only manage a 2-2 draw. So with only one game left, where does that leave us? Let's find out. We are clinging on to that final playoff spot by the skin of our teeth, so it's everything to play for in the final game of the season against Yeovil. If we win, then we know it's our spot for sure. If not, we're relying on results going our way elsewhere, as Eastleigh and Barnet are hot on our tails and ready to pounce if we slip up. Let's check out the team news for today's game and talk through today's lineup. So, here's the all-important lineup for today's games. But we do start with the big news that we think George Waring's season's over after he's picked up an injury that's going to see him out for the next 3 to 4 weeks. If we make the playoffs, he's likely to miss the whole thing. He's going to be a big loss for us. So here's today's lineup. Du Bois is in goal with French, Younger, Diaby and Mason at the back line. Ward and Glendon in midfield, with Bowery, Alazani, Lane and Fondup playing up front. He's asked for game times. Hopefully he can see us through for this one. Let's jump into the game. So here it is, final day of the season and also my 100th game in charge of Chester. Is it going to be one that we're going to remember? Or is it going to be one that's going to end in disaster and we're going to miss out on that playoff spot? Let's find out. Hopefully we can get a good positive start here against Yeovil. Alazani with the ball into the back of the... Oh, it's in! Paddy Lane makes it 1-0 after 3 minutes. Just the start we needed in this one. Well worked move down the left-hand side between Alazani and Bowery. Working well together. A lovely cross in and there's Lane at the back post to head it in. Great finish. Great start. I have to say, this new formation is definitely working wonders and suiting the players a lot better. But we've left ourselves well open here of Wellens, but thankfully that shot's straight at Du Bois. So as it stands at the moment, we are still in that playoff spot. Can we get another to make it a bit more better? Alazani, yes we can. Alazani makes it 2. Another work goal in from the corner. Throw in taken by French, finds Lane. Nice little 1-2 with Glendon and Pet. And there's Alazani just to slot it past the keeper, who's caught flat-footed. As long as we win, that spot's ours. Performing well so far. A lot of possession, which I like to see. Can we make it 3 before half-time? That'd be a good. It's French. Coming in, but they've managed to clear it. Wellens is breaking clear with it. Could this be 2-1? I think it's going to be. Yes, it is. Charlie Catton has pulled one back for Yeovil. Outpaced at the back there we were. Caught napping. French was caught upfield. Lost the ball. That cost us, that did. Not how I wanted that to be. Let's keep it tight now to half time. So far so good. We're winning. Slightly performing okay. Wouldn't say we're performing better than the Oval at the moment. They have more XG than us. But we are winning. That's the most important things. Going to G the boys up ready for fight in the second half because I think we're going to get one. Join us in a minute. Right, we've G'd the boys up ready for the second half. Hopefully we can keep it tight and keep things ticking over nicely as they have been doing. Playing nicely around with the ball at the moment. It's looking good. But I think we've just lost the ball, but we've got it back with French. Oh, there he is. Mike Fondop scored a goal. His first of the season. Trusted playing him in. He wanted to play. We gave him the chance. He's taken it. He makes it 3-1 for us. Glendon instrumental there in the middle. Finding Ward. Lovely ball through. And there's first time shot from Fondop to score his first goal of the season. Cleared downfield for the Oval goalkeeper, Turner. Brings it forwards, looking for the ball over the top. And he's found it. Quigley's in. And he's made it 3-2. This game is not over yet. We've been caught napping at the back again for the second time today. Younger got out, jumped there. And Quigley put it in the back of the net, past the keeper. So a bit of encouragement out there at the moment. Again, we're going to throw this away. I can see it happening. Wellens coming in. Thankfully, that was a fine save by Du Bois. Right. I think we're going to try and shore this up a little bit at the back. We're going to make a change. Join us in a second. Okay, we've made a double change. Greenidge has come on for Younger. It was looking a bit getting muscled out on the ball at the back. And we've also brought on Tutty in midfield to try and shore it up a little bit alongside Glendon. Here's Wellens, though, bursting forwards. Thankfully, Du Bois is there to make the save. It's definitely getting squeaky bum time. But there's been a goal at Chesterfield and Eastleigh are now drawing, which is good. So if it does happen that we do manage to mess this up, we're still going to get that place in the playoffs. Tutty bringing the ball forwards after a poor free kick. There's Lane. Oh, that should have been his second of the game. That should have been. Instead, he's put it wide. Deep into injury time at the end of the second half now. Is this a chance for Yeovil? Is this going to be a sting in the tail? Surely that's offside. Yes, the flag is up. That's not going to count. Clearly offside that was. And there's the final whistle. I genuinely think we secured our playoff spot. Just another look at that goal there. Yeah, clearly offside. So, have we done enough? We have, because we've won. So we're through to the playoffs. It's going to be an interesting run now. Can we get back-to-back promotions? I don't know. Let's find out who we're going to be facing in the playoffs. So there it is. We've been drawn against Aldershot in the playoff first round. That is not going to be a tricky tie. They've already beaten us twice this season, and we struggled on both occasions. So we're certainly going to have a work cut out in this one. Join us in the next episode of Zero to Hero for a playoff special. Until then, goodbye.